Woke up to car troubles that I was not expecting. Okay, I thought I was gonna wake up to a fixed car, ready to go, ready to drive. Vroom vroom, let's go. It's so hard being a woman. It's so hard being a woman. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Come here, bear. It's Monday morning. I'm currently getting Bear ready for school. Well, really,
No.
gotta go to the pediatrician. I don't want to say the short term because let mommy talk, because I don't need him starting his stuff. It's 7:45 in the morning. Everyone else has left for school, and my morning is not the best of mornings, but I'm not gonna dwell on that.
Hello.
Turn around. Yesterday was Labor Day, and turn around. I'm trying to get you ready, okay? Yesterday was Labor Day, and my car, for whatever reason, just stopped working. It wouldn't turn on. Like the battery, the check engine light kept flickering, and out of nowhere, like I didn't have any type of lights on, sensors or anything for me to have any sort of indication that, okay girl, it's time for you to get your car service, maintenance, or whatever the heck else. So it really came out of nowhere, especially since the day before I was like doing Uber or what have you. But I called one person who gave me like their card that does like that fix on cars and stuff like that. So I just kept the number just for, you know, resources purposes. I called, that person came by, gave me a jump, told me to let my car run for like 30 minutes. I did that, and
I got grass.
shortly after, my car did the same thing. Turn around. Did the same thing. I called one of my friends who used to work at a dealership. Yes.
I got grass.
Okay. Who used to work at a dealership. She gave me a number to call somebody. That person came by, looked at my car, and first of all, for him to come out, he charged me a $50 fee. Mind you, the other person charged me $60 for that, right? For the jump and to let my car run. It charged me $60. So the second person, their fee to come out was $50. Then after that, after he looked at my car, he said that it was gonna be my, Malachi. He said it was my what is, I can't even think of the word. Compressor, not the compressor. I don't know, it was some big part in the car. He told me to call Advanced Auto Parts to see how much the part was gonna cost. When I called them, they told me it was $300. Then he told me his fee for fixing that or replacing that part was $150. And of course, my car is not working. Like, I can't even turn it on to ride it down the street. No, nothing. Like, it's not working. So it left me with no choice but to pay it. And all I could think of was, Monique, just be grateful in the moment that you're able to pay for this particular part. I still can't think of the name. That you're able to pay for this particular piece, part, or whatever the heck else, because your kids need a car, okay? I've only had the car for 6 months, 7 months, and I've already run into an expensive issue. And don't get me wrong, I know you have to maintenance your car. I know things happen, especially since, you know, I do Uber, so I'm adding to, you know, the wear and tear. But outside of Uber, I'm not really going nowhere because I work from home. So it's not like my car is being driven, you know, 24/7 around the clock. But doing Uber a few hours out the day, week, or whatever, that does add to it. And there's that. So I did get up when I got up this morning around 6:20. I got up and I checked my car to see if it started, and my car did start. You okay? My car did start. So baby, all that money I just came out of, I'm hoping that it does again when we're about to leave right now. If not, I'm gonna have to Uber and contact the guy and let him know what the heck is going on, because he said that if I didn't replace that it was gonna do alternator. There we go. If I didn't replace the alternator, it was gonna do the same thing, because he said it was something that was wrong with it, and my alternator wasn't new in my car. My battery looks fairly good, but the alternator isn't, and if I didn't fix it, it was gonna basically continue to do the same thing. So I'm just like, girl, you can't catch a break for nothing, okay? And I just had to stop doing that. I had to come out of pocket all by myself, all by my lonesome. You know, sometimes it just sucks. It sucks. You gotta do everything on your own, but that's the world we live in, right? That's the freaking world we live in. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, and ain't nothing out here at this point is cheap.
No.
So
no.
there is that. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna thank God for being able, like I said, to be able to take care of that maintenance on my car. I'm hoping that that was the solution to my problem, and I don't have to worry about it no time soon. That wasn't even me getting an alignment. That wasn't an oil change. That wasn't a tire rotation. That was just replacing the freaking alternator. And I'm sure all of those other things are coming up, because they also said to me to still take it to AutoZone to put it on the machine to make sure that's all that was happening. So I'm about to look up AutoZone real quick, because once I'm done with him, I'm gonna stop there. So let me see.
Because you're better.
Auto. So okay, they're already open. So yeah, so once I leave from taking him, is one right by my house. I'm gonna go there and have them check out what else it is I need to take care of. And I know he also said I need coolant in my car, and that's important. And when I priced it, they said that it was only $20. So let me go ahead and make my coffee at 7:50. It's 7:50. Let me make my coffee and get us up out of here. So I'll check in with you guys once we get to the pediatrician. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Alright, hey y'all. So I know I said I was going to be back once I check in at the office. Well, the doctor's, now that he's asleep. However, guys, when I started my car this morning, it did the same exact thing as it was doing yesterday. And when I tell you my head blew off my shoulders, my freaking head blew off my doggone shoulders, okay? Like, I am up to here with it. Up to here. But anyways, so my neighbor gave me a jump and told me that I need to go to AutoZone to have them look at the battery if I had already changed the alternator, right? Y'all know that word I was having a hard time remembering. Yes, the alternator. And mind you, his appointment was at 8:55 this morning. So I had to push that back. So I requested an Uber. The Uber, for whatever reason, took forever to come. That Uber was costing me $17 to go from my house to the doctor, not his regular doctor, but to another doctor in another location. But $17 is absurd, okay? Anyway, as I was waiting, because for whatever reason it decided to take its precious time to get to me, I was getting the jump. And I was like, let me see if this, will kind of help me. So he suggested that I go to AutoZone and get the battery replaced, and also see what else is causing it, because he said if it's not that, then I'm leaving something on in the car. And I'm like, I'm a woman and all, but I know not to leave no lights on or nothing like that in the car. Like, I don't do that. So anyway, I went to AutoZone. I get to AutoZone with my baby. I asked him to test my battery. He tells me battery ain't no good. As good as the battery looked, it wasn't no more good. And it needed to be replaced. So I'm like, okay, I don't think a battery should be no more than like $60. Oh my God, how I was sadly mistaken, okay? That battery costed me, and it was the cheapest one, $199. Okay, $199 I done paid for this car. Battery. I am so freaking tired, okay? So he puts in my battery at AutoZone. He puts in, what else it was I said I needed? The little liquid that go in the car for the air conditioner. What is that called again? Not antifreeze, but whatever. And it pours down raining. So not only am I in the middle of trying to get this done, he's getting wet, I'm getting wet. Y'all already know that I'm sick. I'm fighting a cold. Have yet to get over this cold. This cough been here for like 2 weeks now. My baby has a freaking cough at this point. That's disgusting. And it's just like, oh my God, why can't I catch a break? So okay, I'm on the phone with his pediatrician. I'm like, hey, we're going to miss this appointment, because y'all know when you don't call and you're going to miss an appointment, they charge you. They charge you a fee to reschedule, which is $25. I don't want to come out no more money than I have to, okay? I'm not trying to come out no more money than what I have to. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to reserve. I'm trying to cut back where I can. So I'm on the phone. But I'm like, listen, I need you guys to give me another appointment today. I know it sounds crazy. I know I am late. However, I woke up to car troubles that I was not expecting. Okay? I thought I was going to wake up to a fixed car, ready to go, ready to drive, vroom, vroom, let's go. That was not the situation. That was not the scenario. So she's like, okay, I can get you an appointment at your regular office that you go to, but it's an hour from now. So I said, okay, fine, sign us up. We're on the way there. We get to the doctor, and everything is everything. He gets 2 shots. He doesn't cry on the first shot, but he definitely let him out on the second shot, which I was very impressed. He did extremely well, because the second shot, it has like a little burning sensation to that immunization or whatever. So I mean, like I said, either way, I was expecting him to cry, but my boy did good. Okay, we left there. He asked me for McDonald's. As much as I didn't want to buy the McDonald's, I had to feed him, because you know why? He's not at school to eat his lunch. He's not as, you know, he's out with me. He just got shots. I mean, he's a baby. He just turned 4. He's still a baby. So I buy him a Happy Meal. Buy him a little $6 Happy Meal, because they're not $5 anymore. Buy him a little $6, $7 Happy Meal. After that, my mom called me so I could take her to Sam's. Well, she called me before, but she wanted to go to, what is this, BJ's, which is where I'm currently waiting. And I planned on taking y'all inside. However, baby boy is knocked out. I mean, knocked out. And I'm sure it's some shots that did that, with the combination of a full belly and the AC blowing in their car. So I didn't want to disturb that moment. I wanted to allow him to kind of lay back there and get his little Z's in and rest. So here we are. I'm waiting in the car for my mom, trying to think of ways that I'm going to come back from all of these expenses. And I still got to pay my car note, all of that. So here we are. Well, guys, that is my TED Talk. That's what's going on. And I just wanted to update you. I do have to work tonight. I have a client coming at 5. As soon as I get home, I'm just going to throw the food in the oven, let that stuff warm up, help the boys with their homework, and prepare the hair for my little client, because I ain't trying to be all night on her. So, alright guys, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later, but today has definitely be one of them days. Oh, needless to say, also the little check your engine light, yeah, it's on. Let me show you guys. See that little light? You see that light? Yeah, it's on. So right now, I don't know what else needs to be done. I don't want to know what else needs to be done. I called the technician that was working on my car yesterday that put the alternator in the car, and I told him what was going on. He was like, okay, you can come to the shop since the car is driving at this point. And where he's located, I'm not trying to drive that far on such a short notice, so I might just take it tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to take the car back to AutoZone and tell them to scan the engine just to see what exactly else is wrong with it before that technician hit me with something that don't have nothing to do with whatever the actual issue is. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, it's just so hard being a woman. It's so hard being a woman.